Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade, and we are in dev build version 0.201.036, playing with the weapons. Weapons update, Weapons 2.0 some people are calling it, and we don't need this stuff here anymore. Can I go away? Because we have our own weapon. It is 20,000 modules of straight cannon. Oh yeah. Actually, I want to know if I can even fire this thing. Consumers, weapon 3, 4, stealth. I don't see it. Oh, come on, it can't mean it's costing me 396 units of power for... Huh. Well, something's wrong there, because this should be, like, obliterating my power supply, so don't know what's going on. I'm not going to complain, I'm going to use it for testing. But this is 20,000 units of just straight cannon. We're going to try a couple things here today. First of all, I'm just going to shoot this plate armor. And for those of you who haven't been following, this is just 100 by 100 by 1 plates. There are 4 of them, and there's space in the middle. And I just shot it. Now, I'm assuming it's just going to punch a hole clean through all 4 of them. I just put these here to remind me where I set my output. Okay. And punched a hole clean through this one, clean through that one, and no exit wound. What? That time I got an exit wound. Wow, is this armor absorbing that much energy? Oh no, no, no. This must be Overkill. Looks like I hit that a bit of an angle. Over-penetration for super duper high weapons, as I understand. They just punch clean through. They don't do as much damage as a smaller one did because there's some sort of overkill penalty. Unless I read that wrong or I'm misunderstanding. Which is totally viable in my case. Whee! Okay. Anyway, let's pop open just a solid... This is just 100 by 100 by 10-ish solid standard armor. What happens if we pop this with 20,000 modules of cannon? It left a hole. It left a tiny hole. A tiny hole that went clean through. Ah. So this is the over-penetration I was reading about. Because there's probably more mass in that weapon than there is in this. Oh, that's probably not true. There's probably more blocks in that weapon than there is in this. 100 by 100 by 10. Oh, this isn't true either. No, that is. Anyway, that weapon you see the outline of is just overkill for this. So it just punched a hole clean through, didn't do any sort of extra splash damage. Because the armor rating isn't high enough. So let's pull up something that might be, I don't know, let's grab an ironclad. So those people who make the enormous guns that can fire 10 bazillion hit points at a time, that doesn't matter anymore, because they're not going to be as effective. There we go. That just took out all its shields and punched a hole in its backside. So let's see what happened. No, 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 stop moving. Where am I? I'm already in the ironclad. It punched out the shields, took out this wall, looks like. Took out a chunk of this wall, exposing the interior to the vacuum of space, probably causing some explosive decompression and killing people. And that's it. That's all that did. It didn't go very deep in the ship. Let's see, just pick one of these. Ah, that missed. I didn't even read how much damage they did. No, no, stop. I aimed here-ish. I know it hit, and I know it did damage, and what is that? Why are there blocks there? That's not letting that move. Huh. I know it did damage, but I don't see any. Unless that's Did it... looks like it actually didn't do any damage over there, but there's an exit wound over here. Huh, that's weird. Alright, let's actually read the damage when I click this. It didn't pop up that time, okay. It just isn't registering... Wait a minute, it wasn't yesterday either when I was doing that video. It isn't showing off the damage. Oh, that punched a big hole in it. Huh. But because of the overkill, I'm not getting as much acid damage as I should, I'm imagining. This lifeboat. It doesn't even look like it hurt the lifeboat. But huge chunks are flying off of the back end of the ironclad proper. Oh, what about if I hit something smaller like an S-hand? Or better yet, where's an F1? How about an F3? F3s are my little fighters. Just EB little guy. What happens if I hit one of these at 20,000 modules of cannon? Well, knock the door out and spun it around. Slower roll here. Now that probably would have been jarring to whoever was driving it. But, don't think it was lethal. Yeah, knocked the door clean off its hinges. It may have hit took part of the floor out. Oh, stop spinning. Didn't damage any systems, it didn't look like. In fact, reactor HP is 100%. There you go, there I hit the reactor. Of course, I actually hit the reactor. So it's gonna pack some wallop, but it's not gonna... a huge cannon like this isn't gonna obliterate even a small ship like that with one hit. Because I'm assuming this is what the overkill mechanism was I was reading about a long time ago. That was a big number, I didn't actually stop to read it. Okay, let's find us a clean sector. And let's grab something bigger. Let's see. It's a tyrant. No, I want something. We'll grab an emperor. Emperor-class battleship. Oh look, I didn't turn off. I haven't turned off blueprints on this system, so it looks like random junk's coming to attack us. Oh, MS turrets. And that's a joke to what it's going to do to this battleship, which is what 6.6 million shields that haven't quite got up to speed yet. Now has none because I just popped it with that giant gun. So it looks like Overkill's going to be great against shields. There you go. Start defending yourself. What is that? That's a mining cube. I haven't used those in forever. Come on, can I even hit it? I don't think it even has the... That chunk of it just flew off. Those look like swarmers. They shouldn't be. Yeah, they were swarmers. What has swarmers? MS pirates. MS mining cubes don't have swarmers. You don't have swarmers either. Those should be lock-on missiles. A ballistics cube, I know that doesn't have swarmers on it. None of these. I built all these ships and none of them should have swarmers on them. At least my big gun's fine. Lost a bit of reactor. I'll live. Okay, so let's go over here and actually hit you. Oh, my missile trails followed me. That is probably not intended behavior. So, while I'm thinking of it, let's remove all enemy usable permissions. There we go. And let's log back in, spawn back in, and EB1. Why don't you use the EB2? Because the EB1's newer. That doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't. But it'll be okay. Sometimes these spawn without enough power to actually recharge their shields. This one is 7.3 million total shields, which makes no sense to me. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot it with, I don't even know how many modules I have left. I know my reactor took a huge hit. I still have 20,000. That's taken a good chunk of shields down. It's hard to control recoil-wise. But yeah, you could have a ship like this whittle down armor or shields pretty good. Let's pop it there, and it looks like there was a couple spots I did get through the shields. See, I don't think there's anything over here. That should have been the reactor I just shot there. Okay. So now let's go take a look at this ship and see what Overkill really looks like. I don't know if this applies to beams, but I know this is the cannon Overkill. Punched. Went. Oh, okay, that caused quite a bit of death and chaos with it. But it didn't go through this armor. I'm guessing because these systems don't have as much armor, they're more susceptible to being shot. Let's see. Yeah, systems look like don't apply. Because I just chewed through a whole chunk of that, and I was wrong about the placement. No, I wasn't. Ooh, hit the main and left the backup reactor fine. Go spelunking in this thing. Let's see, did I pick it twice? Yes. No, that's the same hole. It's a different hole. And that one actually had an exit wound. There aren't many exit wounds. Oh yeah, there are a couple. Huh. Alright, I don't understand Overkill, but I do know it does not appear to... I do know it does not appear. It does not look to appear to affect systems as much as it does armor. And is that the barrack? The brig? Yeah, that's the brig. Well, some prisoners having a bad day now. And in all that time I was sitting looking at it, the shields went back up. Huh. This is quite a bit of recoil, although it's nothing like it was early builds of this. I didn't check out that shot up there, did I? Come on. I want to know what it does to interior. I hit that red. Okay. I just like shooting stuff with lasers, I guess. That does not appear to have done anything. I wonder if I've overloaded the system, because sometimes they'll do that and take a long time for damage to actually render. What did that do? Poked a hole, just went clean through, because there's nothing there. Because I left a nice big empty space in this ship for weapons update. And poked a hole here. Tore through stabilizers, gun, stabilizers, more gun. Wow. If this was a cannon in the past, this would be one line coming straight through, but now that the cannon has the acid damage, it just chews through systems. I love it. It's wonderful. Even though it made this tiny little hole, alright, made a tiny little hole like here. Tiny little hole. It left quite a bit of devastation in its wake system-wise. If I log out and log back in, it'll probably bring back the, render that damage, but I think we're gonna call it here. I have been JW608, this has been StarMade, and this has been an Overkill cannon. Anyway, it's been fun, and I'll dig you cats later.